Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. So, I did say I've been running around shopping and stuff. So I wanted to talk about like some sort shortages in our stores over here. Well, when I went to Walmart, they had a zero in the canning lid department. Zero. Very few jars as well. They had no tea. Very low on coffee. Very low on canned vegetables. Like, surprisingly, they were out of the no salt added stuff, which is what I use. But I was actually able to get 6 cans of peas. Can you imagine? That was it though in the canned vegetable department. All this running around is like really wore me out. So, don't mind me if I can't speak correctly. Yeah. So anyway, I was able to find these at Runnings. So if you have a Runnings near you, they have the smallmouth lids for $2.09. That's just the small. They didn't have the large mouth, the wide mouth. They just had the regular mouth. Also at Runnings, when I went, this was last week. They had stevia plants, and I hope this one has the price on it. Of course not. Let me get the other one. So, the regular price was $1.25. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of faded a little from the sun. There it is. I got them for 62 cents each. So I bought 2. I have to transplant them, but right now they're just sitting on my windowsill. So that was the deal at Runnings that I got. So now I don't know about over by you, okay? But every single store here is out of cinnamon, except for I didn't look in Walmart. I totally forgot. And Save-A-Lot had it, but they had a little 1 ounce jar or 1.5 ounce jar for $1, right? 1.5 ounces is like this big. I'm like, what is going on with the cinnamon? So I use a lot of cinnamon. So I went on Amazon and I found a 2-pack of 10.7 ounces of Kirkland cinnamon for $13.25. So it came out to, was it 62 cents an ounce, I think? Because it's 21 ounces divided by 13.25. I think it was 62. No, I'm sorry, 13.25 divided by 21 ounces, 21.4 ounces. I think it was like 62 cents an ounce. So that's about even with Save-A-Lot, and I'm sure it's a better brand. It's a better quality. So I ordered that. That came in yesterday, and like I said, they were out of tea in Walmart. So on Amazon again, I went and looked. 312 tea bags. These are 104 count each, right? Normally they're 100 count in the store, and they wanted, because I looked on the shelf. Now normally it's high for Lipton, but I think they wanted like $4.50 for or more for Lipton tea for the 100 count. So I got the 312 count for $8.89 from Amazon. You can't beat that. That's cheaper than the store. So that was the deals that I got on Amazon. I'll leave the links down below. But I'm trying to think of what other shortages there were. The canned vegetables. Oh, couldn't find any maple syrup in Walmart. None at all. And I use a lot of maple syrup. I was able to get a thing of oatmeal. I have to go back to eating oatmeal. My cholesterol went up. I'm not going on pills. I'm not doing it. No, not gonna happen. So anyway, yes, that's cinnamon in my coffee. So yeah, I use cinnamon in my oatmeal. I put cinnamon in my coffee. I use cinnamon for baking. So for me, that's one of like a necessity in my house. You know, some people just use it for baking. I use it for other things. So I think at Dollar Tree, I think it was at Dollar Tree. They had this box of instant mashed potatoes. This is 8 ounces, and they had this package. This is 6.2 ounces. So I don't really know the difference. I might do a taste test, see if there's any difference. Let's see about the ingredients here. Idaho potatoes, monoglyceride, freshness preserved with sodium acid, phosphate, sodium bisulfate, and citric acid. And this is the same. Yeah, it's the same. So they should probably taste the same. I don't know about by you, but the potatoes here are really bad. Really bad. I ended up throwing out a whole bag of potatoes that I paid $5 for. They were all rotten, and you know, I think I mentioned that on another video. But yeah, I'm not happy with that. I think I might end up going to get them at a restaurant supply place, maybe. I don't know. I keep debating about that because that's an awful lot of potatoes for just me. Even if I share some, you know, that I'd have to, like, maybe can them. Maybe I could can them. I don't know. Anyway, also at Dollar Tree, I picked up 3 of these that I might go back for. These are good sized containers. They hold 3 quarts or 2,500 milliliters. Now, you know how I am about plastic, right? If you've been watching my channel long enough, you know. So I put parchment paper in it because I'm just going to use it for pasta, and I'll throw a bay leaf on top. So what I did was I cut off extra because I wanted to make sure it would cover this part. And then I cut strips out of the bottom, folded them all in, and you know, coiled this up and then put them in the... I did a better job last time. I just kind of coiled this up and then put it in the bottom, and then made sure those flaps were flat on the bottom. I should probably do a separate video, but really it's not that hard to figure out. So yeah, I just folded the flaps down because I really have an issue with plastic, and I don't care if they say it's PBA free or not, whatnot. But plus this is a little bit extra protection from light too, the parchment paper, and it's easy enough to do and cheap enough to do. So yeah, I'll be stirring pasta in this because you know what I noticed as well? They're out of pastas, like especially the ones that I like. Of course they're out of the ones I like, right? I guess they're the most popular. They were out of tubatini or ditalini, either one. I didn't see any pastina, which I like once in a while. I like to put it in my chicken soup. What else? They were out of... I think the penne they were out of too. So yeah, it's getting crazy out there as far as like food shortages and stuff. It's really getting crazy. And I understand why, you know, because everybody else is wanting to stock up on food as well. Like I'm in upstate New York, so our numbers are going down, but we're gonna get a second wave of this. You know, I keep saying a second wave because I'm thinking of where I am, but I mean, you look at the rest of the country, and they're doing pretty bad. So these are the older lids. You know why? Because it says made in USA, and I'm good with that. I'm really good with that. The newer ones, I believe, are made in China. And they have a different box. You know what? Hang on a minute, and I'll bring you the other box. Hang on. I was wrong. They're made in the USA. So disregard that. These were made in 2019. Oh, it's Rubbermaid Incorporated. How about that? These were made in 2017. So yeah, I knew they were older. But this one says these are the new somewhere on it. No, maybe this isn't the right box either. You know, they have that new now, yeah, seals up to 18 months. Where this doesn't say on it, and I've used these, and I have stuff that's like 4 years old, and the seal is still good. So, yeah, now up to 18 months. So, yeah, still the same, just a different box. So that's good. I didn't realize that. I thought they were made by a different company. Anyway, so my bad. Sorry, Ball. I apologize. I was mistaken. So, yeah, these are old. These I've had for a while, but yeah, can't find canning lids. It's crazy. It's crazy what you can't find, like things you wouldn't think of. But you know what? The cinnamon, I usually was buying it at Dollar Tree because it's close by, and you know I would pick up a couple. They stopped. They haven't had cinnamon for a good, I'm gonna say at least 6 months, at least, because I remember before the virus hit, they were out of it. And I kept going back, and they didn't have it, and they didn't have it. And I'm like, what the heck is going on with the cinnamon? Why don't, you know? But it's not just there. Who else didn't have cinnamon? Oh, I went to it's called Deli Master here. They didn't have any cinnamon. Like, they usually have the, you know, this size jar of stuff. Or bigger, or larger. And it would be like 8 something. But they didn't have it there. Places have cinnamon sugar, but I don't want cinnamon sugar. I want cinnamon, you know? So I've never used this brand, but I'm thinking it's because it's Kirkland. Kirkland is that Costco's? Or BJ's brand, whichever. I'm not sure, couldn't tell you. But I'll leave the link in the description box if you want it. Yeah, it's crazy. Can't believe it. Like, odd things. You know, now that they're stocked up on beans, like dried beans, and rice, but there's no, canned vegetables. Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. Anywho, yes, that's dirt or something. Oh, look, a bead. I'm trying to make something that's giving me a headache, but I'm still trying to do it. Yeah, maybe I should have cleaned this table. If you saw what this table looked like, oh my gosh. I've been running around, and then I get tired from the fibromyalgia. I just get worn out from shopping. Like, it's crazy how worn out I get. So I can't even function at all. I can't think. I can't. Yeah, it's weird. So anyway, yesterday, was supposed to get the biopsy on my hand, but they ended up doing it on my side because my side is more active. So I'll find out what that is, and then they can treat it better because it's been like 3 years now. Maybe 4. It's been a long time, and I tried everything on it that I could do. They tried a couple different creams, and it's just it goes away. As soon as I stop using the cream, it comes back. So, whatever. I don't know if they think it's maybe psoriasis or eczema. But it's better to know what exactly it is so we can treat it with the proper medication, right? What else? What else did I do? I had that tube put in my ear. Next week will be a month. I have to go get... I'll tell you what. It is so hard to get into the habit of putting something in your ear because you have to... The doctor wanted me to use cotton ball with Vaseline. Can't tell you how many times I got in the shower and had to get back out of the shower to put that cotton ball in my ear. It's crazy. It's crazy. But anyway, it does help with the balance. I still can't eat as much sodium as I'd like. You know, like once in a while I'd like to have a hot dog or something out. Not right now, but yeah. It still kind of has not so much the balance thing, but my ears get full and I feel crappy. It's a whole combination of things. You know, I was thinking about this whole virus thing, and like I said to the doctor, how would I know? Most of my normal symptoms are part of this virus. The only way I would know for sure without being tested would be the fever. Because I normally feel like crap. Sorry for using that word, but I normally do. You know, especially if I overdo it, like all the shopping and shopping and shopping and shopping, which I'm kind of grateful for the ride, but yeah, like it's too much for me. I'm used to going once a month and that's it, you know. But I was trying to get some more extra stuff in the house. Oh yeah, creamer. Couldn't find creamer either. I was trying to get extra stuff in the house because, you know, we got hit pretty bad in the beginning of this. Like the rest of the country is getting hit pretty bad now, and it's going to come back. It's not going to go away. It's going to come back. So I want to make sure I'm not out there panic buying while everybody else is. You know, I don't want to be at that point taking food from people who, you know, desperately need it. So, what else? Yeah, I've been processing food as well, so that takes time and wears you out. And then when you go shopping again, and so we went to that one place, didn't realize that the vegetables that we got were from China. So I'm stuck with them, so I'll just have to deal with it and never go back there, at least not for that. Because when we get food from out of the country, it gets radiated. Like they hit it with radiation to kill any germs or bugs that might be in it, okay? So, yeah, I don't want to be eating radiated food, but it is what it is. I have it. I'm not going to toss it. You know, I spent a good $50 or $40, something like that, because I wanted it in the house. So I dehydrated the broccoli. What else? Oh, garlic. Our local church here does a mass distribution once a month, and they gave us 3-pound bags of the peeled garlic. 2 of them. 3 of them. 3 2-pound bags of fresh peeled garlic. So I chopped them up in my food processor. I dehydrated them and I ground them down and made powder. I still have 1 bag. Out of the 2 bags that I did process, I made Thai chili sauce. I put some in a jar with oil, and I ended up with 2 pint-sized jars of ground freshly ground garlic powder granules, or however you want to call it. So that's pretty good for free, I'll tell you. That was really nice. What else did they give us that I processed? Carrots. They gave us a bunch of carrots. So I diced them up and dehydrated them. Apples, oranges, sweet potatoes. The potatoes that even came from them, a lot of them were bad. So something's going on with the potatoes. What else? I don't know. I can't think of what else. Milk. Oh, cheese. Yes, a lot of cheese. So that was pretty good. I go there before I do my food shopping, or at least I'd like to go there before I do my food shopping, because they give us a lot of produce and then I can fill in the gaps rather than going food shopping and then getting double of what they have. And living on a limited income, it is very hard to get produce in your house. Very hard. Oh yeah, they gave us cucumbers and lettuce. Oh, and onions. Yeah. So I really didn't have to buy. I bought fresh peaches. I brought cherries. You know, I need to be eating produce instead of junk. So that's my goal. I paid off my one credit card. Yeah, I'm working on the other one. I'm seriously thinking about getting a car, because it would just make my life, like, this whole thing made me really think, I miss having a car. I haven't had a car since 2003. Yeah. I mean, in one way, it's a headache having a car, because you have the insurance payments, and if it breaks down, you have to fix it. But in the other way, it's like, I'm trapped. If I don't feel well enough to walk, but I feel like getting out, I can't. Okay, I can't. I'm stuck in looking at these four walls all the time. So it'd be nice to have a car. Plus, then I don't have to rely on people for rides, which I don't like to do. I just don't like to. But it is what it is right now. So we'll see. Maybe I'll get lucky and get a cheap car. Cheap car. I was looking at cars, and they want $2,000 for a 15-year-old car. $2,000! You know how long it'll take me to save up $2,000? Are they crazy? For a 15-year-old car? 15 years old! Wow. I guess I'm showing my age, because back in the day, a 15-year-old car would be like $50 to $100. Not 2,000. And yeah, I'll be 60 next week, so I don't know. I think that's all I wanted to share with you. It's crazy. In your area, are there shortages on things? Like, it's odd, the things that there's shortages on, like the tea and the cinnamon, and I understand the vegetables, that's logical, but it's just odd. Odd. Very odd. This whole thing is very odd. I feel bad for people that have kids. I feel bad for the kids. They can't even have a graduation. Hopefully they'll give them a special graduation, when this thing is over with. That would be nice. Yeah. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer like I usually am. But these containers hold about 4 pounds of pasta. I'm guessing it's 3 quarts or 12 cups. So I'm guessing it holds a little bit more than I would imagine the half-gallon jar, the ball half-gallon jar. But I'm just going to be using it for stuff I use regularly. What else? I didn't even look at the flour or anything like that because I have it in the house. Excuse me. I don't know. If you've been to the stores, I figure this, excuse me, this is like a perfect window of opportunity, like right now, to go get out there and get shopping and get your house stocked up. Because I really think once school goes back, it's going to come back with a vengeance, and then you'll have the flu besides, and I don't want to be in the stores at that point. So I'm going to be relying on what I have in the house. So that means frozen or canned vegetables. And you know what I keep forgetting? Canned fruit. I did pick up some at Price Chopper, but it was like $1.59 a can, which is fine. Because I don't foresee getting fruit. Like, if this thing is bad and I'm not going to the store, where's the produce going to come from? And I need to be eating that instead of, junk food. So, anywho, I'm feeling a little bit better today, so I'm hoping to maybe conquer some of this mess. Oh yeah, I ordered some canned cat food and creamer online. It's weird because you can get the creamer online at Walmart, but it's not in the store. It's just so weird the way things are. Anyway, my advice to everybody out there is stock up on what you can and now if you're able to. Like, obviously, if you're in a heavily infected area, you want to follow the guidelines there. But if you're not, like if you're in New York State like I am, and you can get to the stores, even though you have to wear a mask, which doesn't bother me at all. Yeah, you might want to get stocked up now. That way, too, like I said, I don't want to be taken away from people who are going to need it at that point, and I don't want to be going to the store either. I just don't. I want to have enough food in the house that I don't have to go looking. I'm going to go probably Saturday. I think I'm going to go to the farmer's market and to Dollar Tree. Want to see what they have at Dollar Tree. Like as far as pastas and stuff. Because I use a lot of elbows too. So I want to pick them up. Maybe some more instant potatoes. Because it's better than nothing, right? I don't know. I guess that's it for now. Stay safe out there. I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will leave the links below for the tea and the cinnamon. And have a great day. Hope to be back soon. Bye for now.